Hey, good morning. It is 9:27 a.m. on Sunday, June 30th, 2024. It just seems like time is flying. Well, yesterday I showed you how I had my first visit of the season from the gray rat snake, which seems to come back, one or two of them, every warm weather season. So it had started to climb up the corner of the siding, and then I scared it, so it went away. Oh, I'm just looking to make sure there's none up in the rafters. Okay, I don't see any this morning. Okay, I don't want anything dropping or pooping on my head. That's a whole other story. Okay, so I'm doing this live. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to explain the way a snake can end up getting up in the rafters, besides dropping out of a tree onto the floor above and then crawling down through a hole or something. This is the other way, and I've seen this happen. So here, this is an extension cord, okay? So, it's flexible in a way, a lot like a snake. I didn't want to use a piece of string because, that's just floppy, or a piece of wire because that's too stiff. So here's the snake's head, okay? I'm going to give myself some room here, push my birdseed can out of the way. All right, so what the snake does is it gets its head against, let me get you in closer here. Okay, it gets its head into the groove here. See? Yeah, so there's little spaces there. And it crawls up a little bit, okay, and does this. And then it gets its body at least a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way in. It can just be a little bit, because it not only has its muscles that enable it to curve, also the scales can lift up just a little bit and then go down to give it some traction. So, it's kind of like that. So it gets its body in, and then it makes another loop, and let's see, are you seeing this? And it pushes up from wherever it can be holding on, okay, and it goes up, and it keeps making those loops into the little spaces and pushing along, these things to give it just a little bit of a boost. And then eventually it gets up to the top, and there's a board there that it can press on, and there are some just little spaces that it can sort of gain a purchase on so that it can hang around up there. Also, I was talking about how do snakes get in the house. Well, so look down here. See the track in the sliding glass door? It may be laying right there. And if its head, let's see here. I want to make sure that you can see what I'm trying to show you. If its head is right down there and I open the sliding glass door, I may not see the snake. They can lay very still. Well, it can just scoot right in. I won't even notice. And then later, So I wanted to explain that to you, because I'll tell you, until I saw the snake a couple of different times crawling up the corner there, I couldn't imagine how did it get up there. And then I understood. So I hope showing you with this little, I'll do it again from a little bit further view, okay? So kind of gets its head in, it gets a curve in there, it gets one in here, or it can just push up on this little ledge, and it just keeps doing that and working its way up. So hope that explains it to you. So interesting.